Hi students, welcome to the mock season. Lot of queries are happening actually. So should I take a mock right now or should I take the mock and save it for the end of the season? So I can take one mock every day from the month of November where I can exactly take it at the time slot of my CAT test. So a lot of queries. So should I write it or should I save it? Because what if my score is going down? My friend is scoring high. We both are preparing at the same time, but he is getting a high score. I am getting a low score. I am getting demotivated. Lots of queries from our student community. So that's why we wanted to address it, and hence this video. So mocks are starting right now, and our very first suggestion, as I told, is on the live window. We definitely want you to write it during the live window. Whenever a mock is getting opened and whenever it is closing, you please write it only during that time. So you will have a good analysis of your score, where you are going, where you are progressing, everything. So you will have a very good analysis of that. And also, more importantly, at this point of stage, why we are giving more than 20 marks or 25 marks, whichever players we go, we have that more than 25, 26 marks. Unlike college, where you have 2 model exams and then you go for the final exam, it doesn't happen like that, right? So there is a reason behind it, because the first 5-6 marks, we need to have that perseverance to sit for that entire 2 hours. Because when we go for college, you write an exam for 3 hours, but most of us won't even concentrate for 3 hours. I'll complete my exam in like 90 minutes and then I'll fly off so that I can go enjoy and hang out with my friends. That's what usually happens when it comes to the college exams. But CAT, the competitive exams, whichever competitive exam you are going to write, is going to be of extreme importance. That means your perseverance and your patience and your concentration for the entire 120 minutes has to be impeccable. That means you need to be at the top of your game. That's going to really matter a lot. Really a lot. So the first few marks, let us say at least 5 marks, should be to ensure your concentration is going to be unwavered for that entire duration. Because what usually happens, I read English, I am feeling sleepy. I am not able to concentrate in DALR. The moment I see a very big set in DALR, now I feel demotivated. I don't even want to attempt my quant section. So this is where usually the student community goes wrong, because they feel it is not going to be a abrupt fact or something like that, but it's a feel. What if I am the only one who is doing wrong? If it is going to be difficult for you, trust me, it's going to be difficult for all of them. But this is with one standard terms and conditions: if you are preparing good. If you are preparing good and if you find the paper to be difficult, everybody will find it difficult. So your first thing, concentrate for the entire 120 minutes duration and then give your best. That's what it happens. You're not doing well in verbal, that's all right. Try to give your best in DALR. Did decent or less than decent in DALR, don't worry, give your best in quant. I'll tell one classic scenario of my 2015 student named Shashi. He excellent student. He does all the 3 very nice. He does verbal also very good. He does DALR also very good, and he does quant also very good. That guy wrote verbal, felt super confident, and then he wrote DALR. 2015 was the year when I think Ahmedabad took that paper, and DALR was really difficult, because that was the first time they made it in that particular pattern, and it was really difficult. So the guy lost his confidence completely, that I am not going to get a cutoff in my DALR. So what is the use in attending quant? So he missed out in quant as well. So ultimately what happened, when the scorecard came, the scorecard hit almost 98 plus in verbal, 97 in DALR, 60 in quant. So you shouldn't give it up. So that perseverance is something that you need to have it till the 7200th second. Till the last second you need to fight whether I will be able to answer that one extra question. So that one extra question will give me the 3 marks, which will take me another 3-4 percentile higher. So this should be your actual thought process when you are going to write a test. So this should actually reflect in your mock as well. So this will come only when you start writing 1 mark, starting with 2 marks a month, and then 3 marks a month, and then a mock every week, and then maybe 2 marks every week or something like that. So the pattern has to just keep on increasing. So why do we give it only 2? Because your mind has to process that. After you write a mock test, you will definitely feel kind of drained out, kind of pressurized, kind of demotivated. Everything will come at the same time and it will hit us very hard. The hit is going to be really very bad. So that you need to take a break. So that's the reason initially we start with 2 marks a month, and then it moves on to 3 marks, and then weekly 1 mark. So that is the reason behind it. So always have no excuses. Write the mark only during the live window, so that you will be on top of your game, because when the next mark comes, you know what to strategize, how to strategize. The second thing, what about mark scores? Then why do you guys, you tell all this GAN, and why do you give me a mark score? That is just to analyze. And there are a lot of people who would have been preparing for more than 2 years, 3 years, 1 year and all. So they also need a reality check for themselves. So that's why mark scores are going to be published. So don't worry anything about it, because your mark scores, especially if you have started preparing only for the past 6 months, 7 months or something like that, don't feel too much about it. Mark scores are definitely going to hit you very, very hard. Per se, you might even start with a 0. Somebody have started with a negative. And things goes on like that. So don't feel very bad about it, because it's just to ensure your perseverance is going to be set right. You are able to sit through the 2 hours with unwavering concentration. So don't bother too much about your mark scores, but how is it going to help you? What to analyze? I should know what to analyze and where am I getting my mark scores properly. Assume I have completed 4 topics in arithmetic. The very first 4 topics, let us say, percentages, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest and averages. These are the first 4 topics I have completed in my arithmetic, and I am very confident about it, because I have taken all the things the mentors have told during the sessions and everything. I have taken at least 2 advanced tests and all. So I am very good, super confident about these 4 topics. Come the mark, you might have some 5 questions that comes from those particular 4 topics. If you are able to answer all the 5 or even 4 questions and get something like 3 correct, you are in an excellent zone. This is where you need to put your energy into. This is where you need to put your analysis into, because it is more about knowing what you have studied and how good you have studied. Because if you are attempting 4 questions and getting 3 correct, that's fantastic. Assume you are able to attempt something like 12 questions, that means you will be able to get almost 9 questions correct. So 9 questions correct is like 27 marks, 27 marks, just like that. So 27 marks will definitely cross you above 90 percentile. Imagine you are able to attempt 20 questions in that, because you would have done only half of arithmetic now, but by the time CAT is coming, you would have completed all the topics. So imagine you are able to attempt almost 20 questions. 3/4 of it will give me 15 questions, that is like 45, so you are definitely in a 99 zone. So this is how you take it up, because you should know, if I am going to give my best and going all out in my preparation of any topic, I will be able to hit at least 75% of accuracy, at least 75% of accuracy. That is how things go on. Clear with what I am saying? So your analysis is going to be extremely important. I won't deny that part, but how do you analyze? It should all be it should all be focusing on what you have studied and how much percentage you are getting the accuracy rate. If you are getting above 70, fantastic. You are doing an excellent job. Just continue doing that. If you are getting something between 60 to 70, you are okay-ish. I won't say you are bad, you are okay-ish. Less than 50 is something that where you have to bother. I have done a job for almost a month or 2 for preparing these 5-6 topics, but still I am able to get only 50% accuracy. Please contact your mentor. Please contact your mentor, so that they will exactly tell you how to go with your prep. So don't worry about it. So analysis is going to be extremely important. Go for it. Now PYQs. This is the last thing. When should I write the previous year's question paper? When should I write the previous year's question paper? $1 million question for most of the students, because I am seeing a lot of students writing it right now. I won't say that is a wrong thing, but always save something for the last as well. Clear? Always save something for the last. That directly means maybe one slot a month you can write it, so that you will actually have the feel of CAT, because the marks will definitely be slightly on the higher side difficulty, but CAT, the PYQs will give you some good insights about it. So I definitely will suggest you to save the PYQs for the last during the month of October and November, but maybe monthly one slot you can start writing it, so you will have an exact feel of how CAT goes on. And again I am stressing you on, whenever the mock is open, please write, please attempt it. You will have at least 3 days to attempt. You can definitely write it up. So write it, so you will know where you stand and where you need to pick up your preparation, because at the beginning it becomes easier to Analyze. Let us say you completed arithmetic and algebra, because when I told only half of arithmetic, it looks very simple. But now imagine this scenario. I completed full arithmetic, full algebra, so 2 whole sections I have completed, and I got around 12 questions from that in mock. I was able to attempt only 6 questions and I got 4 questions correct. This is something terribly wrong, because if you are able to attempt only 50% and get less than 50% of that, something is terribly wrong. So now what has to happen within the next 6 months? Once again, you need to go back and then redo the preparation part. So this is the major reason why I am telling you, please attempt the mock during the live window, so you know what are the things you have prepared, how many questions have come from that, and how many questions you got it right. So if it is above 70, you are in the excellent zone of your preparation. Just go with the same. Else, contact your mentor. So attempt the mocks as and when it is open, and analyze for what you have studied versus what you have got. This is the major strategy, guys. All the very best.
Hey, hope this video was useful. For more useful content, sign up with 2am for a 40-hour free course with us. All the best.